Hi everyone, here we are the 9th of July 2019. Just going to give you guys a quick rundown of our home in Italy. Um, I almost call this the little piazza because we find a lot of people congregate here with the bench and our stairs over here to our second floor. They We get a lot of people coming around. So we'll just turn around here so you can see the front of the house. Get the sun shadow in here. But basically, there's our lower entrance door. We don't have the window. You see the window up top, those two little windows. Those aren't ours, so we have the lower floor here. And then we have the second floor here, and then our third floor master bedroom up top. It's improved a lot since we cleaned it up. It was quite green with moss. We pressure washed all the walls. Get in the shade here so you can see a little bit better. We added some cement around the sides just to help the water. You see right up along the side here, beside the, basically in there, that's the kitchen window. We sealed around the steps just to see if the silicone would help. We put some water penetrating solution on. Like I say, we did the channel around the stairs. So, and then we did some painting and cleaning up inside. Like I say, it's coming around. It's looking pretty good. We didn't get everything done, but we got pretty much all the stuff we wanted to this year done. So, like I say, this is our steps up to the second floor. And you see the marble. And then, so we'll go inside and give you a little tour. So, now that we're inside, so we come right into the living room. You got a couple steps down. There's the basically put a new cabinet, basically to hang some coats of stuff by the door. The entertainment center, storage. We have two big couches in the living room. That one right there needs to go. It's an old hide-a-bed. Not very comfortable. This one's actually not too bad. It's pretty comfortable. Basically, the house came furnished. So we, like I say, we added the new cabinet that I showed. And then coming into our kitchen, there's a nice archway. It's basically plumbed for the water heaters. So we're hoping to do natural gas maybe next year to get that connected. So we can have heat if we come in the wintertime. But we've got our new expansion table. Basically, this table stretches out over 6 feet long. It's got 3 little panels inside that basically make the top. It's a neat little table. Then we have our kitchen. So you can see the bench that was here that they built. The table is extremely heavy. It's got a nice thick marble, nice thick marble top sitting on top of an old table. Say it's quite a nice and rugged. So basically, there's our new cabinet. We added it to the kitchen for storage, and then our stairs to the second floor. They're pretty steep. It's almost like climbing a ladder. You can see the beams in the ceiling, how they constructed these houses. This house is over 100 years old. You can see our stove, gas stove. We added wheels to this little table here so we could actually move it around. We changed some things around the kitchen. Moved the fridge over so you get a little more access to the bathroom. Moved a couple cabinets around. Much nicer. We got rid of an old cabinet that was kind of tucked underneath this kitchen window here. And this used to be the old entrance. And you see the natural, ports there also for the water heaters. So like I say, that's the living room, the kitchen, the bathroom. We painted these 2 rooms. So we cleaned up and scraped and painted, cleaned these all up. We had to fix some cement, fix the cement around the little window here, and clean that up, paint that. Then the bathroom, we had a mildew issue. So in the bathroom, we had mildew around the top edge. So basically the water infiltration from outside. We put a light in. The light was just hanging off the wires. They don't seem to hook grounds up or nothing. So we put a light fixture in, painted this up, cleaned this up. But small little bathroom. It has the bidet. We got our washing machine, just a little washing machine, sink, and this shower. Like I say, it's barely big enough for one person. But basically, you've got your quick little shower in here. Like I say, it's just big enough for one person. Not a lot of room. They keep a lot of things small. And so like I say, we got a little vent window here in the bathroom, which is good. So electrical, everything's 220. All the lights, all the fixtures, everything's 220. Some, depending on the houses, some of the wiring is in the wall. And then you get other areas that basically they just string the wires along the outside of the wall and cover it with, it's like a plastic channel. So it's just like, say, back in the old days when these houses were made, they were built before power was even around. So, but there's a channel right there for electrical. You can see how they do their channel and up to the light switches. And so we'll go up to the second floor. Like I say, these are pretty steep steps. So on the second floor, like I say, everything's cement or tile. So you can see the cement floor. Here we've got another bed, double bed. We have that one set up for single bed. It can basically be stretched out to a double. And then a couple of the old cabinets that need to go away that were downstairs in the kitchen. So like I say, they just they need to go, but there's not a lot of junk collection. So we'll probably have to try to get rid of them next year. Basically, you got storage for clothes. Just a little unit. So we got some storage underneath the steps going up to the third floor. Just some storage and stuff in here. So that's the second floor. Like I say, on the other side of that wall is that empty spot that you could see above the living room that's old and dilapidated. Or like I say, we might see if we can get a hold of it and fix it up so we don't have damage downstairs, because the roof needs a lot of work. So you can see here they got another doorway. So there's the door from the inside that you could see from outside. You can come through. So they seem to put lots of doors for each different section. As you can hear in the background, like say, you can hear all the neighbors. You pretty much got to sleep with earplugs. So when we went through the storage area, we found this nice old stainless steel, looked like an old milk can. Very, like I say, I don't know what they used them for, whether it was originally for wine, water, milk. It's hard to say, but it's actually in pretty good shape. So keeping that, might try to get it painted up for decoration. Like I say, they're hard to find. So this is our second floor door. There's our entrance. So basically, you've got your 60 amp circuit panel that comes in for your 220. As you can see, they're pretty lax on their electrical safety. They don't seem to use grounds. Like say, you see two wires coming out here, and then I think that's why they don't bother hooking up grounds, because there's only two wires coming out of the big one, and then you go to your little panel for everything else. Like it's pretty interesting when it comes to wiring and plumbing. Everything's in cement. So here's our stairs up to the third floor. These ones are a little bit easier to get up and down, a little bit bigger. I'll just show you out. So we'll go to this door here. So there's back outside and down the stairs from the second floor. But like I say, you can see the neighbors, everybody's close by. Houses are all attached pretty much with cement. So let's go up to the third floor. So up to the third floor we go. Again, another door. seems like every room is kind of set up sort of like an apartment. And then again, we've got our master bedroom. We've got cabinets. We've got our big window that goes on to the balcony that you could see from down below. They have their wooden shutters. Normally you're supposed to pull those down to keep the sun out during the day. Get your glass doors. Everything's pretty rugged. Very well built for some of the stuff. And then your screen that rolls up into the ceiling also. Everything rolls up top. You see that area there. So basically the wooden shutter rolls up into there. The screen rolls up into there. Kind of neat. Probably hard to maintenance, but... And then this is the wall basically that goes into that upper floor that needs all the work next door. We didn't get any painting done on the second and third floors. Like say maybe next time. Up here, like say it came with all the furniture. So we got the clothing storage and the dressers. And we actually have our own little bathroom upstairs. There's a hot water tank. It's just a small little bathroom. It does have a shower in it, but I don't think it's really much you'd want to shower in. It's not well sealed around the bottom. So I think eventually we might try to switch this over. So at least we get a little sink up here. The shower doesn't really make sense, but especially where the water can basically run out the door and onto the floor and stuff. So, but at least you get a little bathroom. It's got a little vent window. But that's basically our home in Italy. We're gradually going to keep changing and making things better, but all in all, it's quite nice. Definitely a different way of life over here. So, talk to you soon, and maybe we'll have some new videos as we change and grow and make things better here. See ya.